What is happening, YouTube fam and Zomboid Nation? We are here for another Project Zomboid stream. I meant to be back earlier, actually, but turned out it took quite a while to get money out of people. Um, Longer than it should have. So, I am back now. I wanted to show you one thing before we jump in. So, I had a guy in my last stream, Natevsky, said I had asked what people wanted to see, and it didn't surprise me at all his response. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. While I'm talking, I want to go to Soul. He he suggested that maybe I could do an extinction run, or that's what he said he would like to see. Now, this is new. Extinction is new. We're not going to do it tonight. We're not going to do it right now. I just wanted to show you this because I was thinking about trying it possibly tomorrow. It would be kind of a big deal because it'd be my first ever extinction attempt ever. So I figured if I streamed it, I might even, well, I don't know if I can find a kill counter. There's got to be a way I could put a kill counter up that would track my kills. But here's what I was thinking. So we could do this tomorrow. Let me know what you think. This tomorrow would be Saturday, June 13th for anyone who might be watching the video like tonight or whatever. Um, so this is what I was thinking. So I'm trying to sort these out. I've got a few different setups. So I've basically got this is the one I've been rolling with, which is the mechanic. And I don't think he was going to be very good in that type of run, in an extinction run, because A, he's a mechanic, and B, I've got all this other physical stuff that he's got to deal with. So my thought was if we go over to firefighter, look what happens. Well, hold on. Let's go to Fire Marshal Jill. I have her set up as a firefighter. This would also be my first female character ever, so I don't know how y'all feel about that. Usually I try not to gender bend too much, but you know what? We'll roll with it. It's 2026. It's fine, right? You guys can accept a female lead in a firefighting zombie extinction story. Can't, can't you? So, anyway, so this is Fire Marshal Jill's setup. This is a new one for me. I didn't, because what I had was I got Johnsonson McTarnahan. He's a rancher. I got this other one that he's basically just the same as Barry. I've got two versions of Barry. This one I just changed a little bit for my solo run. So this is more what I would play on multiplayer. Anyway, so I didn't really think like the rancher is not going to fly. I really only had a mechanic besides that. And I looked through these quite a bit and I went back and forth between I think firefighter and carpenter and maybe construction worker were the three I was looking between. But you can see with firefighter, you actually get some bonus points, and that's kind of what I was looking for is something that had good physical traits right out of the gate, good fighting ability, and would maybe give me some bonus points. So I actually got another 4 bonus points by switching to, yeah, firefighter over mechanic. So, which was needed because this is kind of a harsh on it. This is extinction, so it's set up pretty harsh. But oh, good lord, it did this to me last time too in frickin' character creation. It crashed. I don't know. Anyway, we should be able to get right back in. Sorry about that, guys. Just when you guys were starting to have a good time, we get a crash. Seems like everything else is fine. Okay, so we were just in character creation at least. In so this is what we're kind of testing out here. Solo extinction. I was thinking Rosewood. See, they don't give you many options here. It's this is it. There's no fire department in Riverside, so is there one? I can think about this. I could change that later, but we're not doing this run now. I'm just I wanted to just show you guys what I'm doing here. So we've got Fire Marshal Jill. Sorry about that desync or disconnect there. So she comes with axe, long blunt. She's got 7 fitness, which is kind of huge to be able to start at 7 fitness and 6 strength. So she's going to be much stronger than any of my dude characters, and better fitness. She's got axe skills. Won't be quite as good at the long blunt, but she's still got baseball player. I guess. Why is that? Hold on here. Does the mechanic get? So mechanic gets. Oh no, it's right. It's the same. Never mind. I was looking at the 75% on long blunt and getting a little confused. But so she's got the same experience gain on long blunt, and she'll also gain on axe the same level. So really, this character is going to be more about the axes and long blunt, which is a good combo. Those are really good weapons, and that's why I thought I need to start in a place that has a fire department so that I can get her some axes right away, um, and work on those weapon skills because those are going to be crucial. That all of this is going to be crucial for me in an extinction run. So anyway, let me just introduce you to her real quick. So this is Jill McGee, Fire Marshal Jill. Oh, it changed to a red. I guess it changes the color of the shirt sometimes. Interesting. This is Fire Marshal Jill. She's going to be quick, strong, fit, good with an axe, good with a baseball bat. Let's let her hair down a little bit so you can see. So that's Jill. She's still got to wear the glasses. She's whatever, a reformed Christian or something like that. But still, she's still got family and stuff. Um, anyway, that's that. Let's get back into our other run. I didn't want to spend too much time on that. What I really wanted to do was go here, and we'll get rolling on this. Let me pull up while this is loading. Let me try to pull up the map and show you where I was going to go. Let's pull this over here. All right. So this is Ekron. I'm thinking I don't want to go too crazy, but there's, I guess, a post office. Could be something good there. But what I really wanted to hit was a metal workshop. I don't really want to cross this line right now. I think we're just going to hang around the neighborhood, hit this metal workshop, maybe hit the gas station here. Maybe if I still need to fill up some more, I could go back into the community college, get some more books. I do want to find a vehicle to tow back, and we should be able to find a pretty good vehicle. Right now, we are like here at this house, but I'm pretty sure I saw a couple good vehicles here. I don't need to go to the fire department because I've got plenty of axes right now. I've got the firefighter clothing. I don't. There's nothing I really need over there, so we're gonna try to focus just on this area right here and see what we can get. Definitely still quite a few things on my list that I need, including top of the list is a mortar and pestle, believe it or not, and then maybe another generator or two. Okay, we should be about, yeah, all right. Should be about ready to roll here. Just get my damn. Ah, I have 3 different physical screens that I use, and also 3 different windows that I'm using to do the broadcast. But anyway, juggling like 3 windows among 3 different screens can get to be kind of a hassle sometimes. I actually love my setup though. I'm glad I have the 3 screens. To try to do this on one screen would be impossible, first of all. Um, Even just with 2 screens, it would be difficult. But I'm mostly doing it on 2 screens now. I used to use my third screen for like more of a monitor, but That wasn't really working so well. I ended up often I'd have the chat way off to the left and I could barely see it when people would type. But I do have the chat pretty visible now. Not that I need to when it's just me here, but it's okay.
Hmm.
So here we are in a bedroom. I think we're upstairs. Community center's right here, the big purple one. We want to get down here a little ways. There there were some good cars over there. Let me oh, you know what? Trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure dude had coughed right as I ended the last stream. So that's why I'm just trying to listen for a second. I don't hear I don't hear any zombies at the moment. Well, I do hear something, but it seems far away and not coming closer. So I'm gonna have him sleep. We're gonna try to get up about dawn. I know there's quite a few zombies around town, so I don't really want to mess around in the dark too much. That kind of freaked me out. The wind, man. Sometimes the wind sounds like zombies. I hate it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's, you know what? Should we drive the vehicle now since we're about done here? And I'd like to get it away. There's a few too many bodies here now to call this the happy home anymore. We'll let those bodies we'll let them decompose and move up the road. So there's going to be a lot west of here. Um, so I see a blue van I like. I kind of like that little black pickup. I do see a set of keys on the road over there. So at a minimum, let's kind of collect some keys real quick, put them in the vehicle, see what we got here. So this is for the blue or the black dash bull driver. You can usually tell by the keys what color the vehicle is. Oh, you know what? I don't have a lighter. I don't have a lighter on me. For now, let's do this. Oh, no key. Hold on. It was actually a. Let me look at this key again. This is actually. Oh, this is the fire department one. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't even read it. Okay, so we can open the back. There's probably some good stuff back there. Um, you know what? Let's. I already have a fire department pickup that doesn't have the that isn't covered. Yeah, there's the fire axe. Honestly, it's probably the duct tape I want the most out of this. I have quite a few fire axes right now, so I'm not too worried about that fire axe. There's also a fire department like a block from here. So, do you see any other keys on the ground by chance? Often they'll be fairly close to the vehicles if they are here. So I usually just kind of do a couple little circles around here. If you keep your inventory open like this, they'll sometimes they're often hard to see on the ground, but especially like in the grass here. But they'll pop into your inventory if you walk over them like this, and that's how I end up. Honestly, that's how I end up finding a lot of them is doing this all over the place right here. Because they can actually be kind of far away. They can also be on bodies. Let's check these bodies real quick before we. I don't know. I don't know that I ever checked all these bodies here. I think. Is there another? Yeah, there's another parking lot here. So, tell you what. Let's kill. Let's kill a few of these guys. It's funny. Some of them have good hearing, but they'll still follow the last sound they heard. You know what I mean? So if you like, if I make a sound over here, but then I move over here, even with the good hearing trait, they'll still go over there. So look at these guys. They're still now. Well, okay, whatever. Maybe that didn't prove my point. It does happen like that sometimes. This guy. This guy don't want to die. Sometimes it is a good idea just to kill the zombies in the area because they might have the keys for the vehicles. Okay. Well, so we have a key for the fire department one. We had a key for that Niala. I did not. Come on, get in there. Oh, there's a key in this, but not not soup. I already have one of these, so don't really want to take that back. Um, or that one. No key in this one. Yeah, if I was interested in any of these, it would probably be the black pickup. But let's tell you what, let's drive. There's a couple decent vehicles in the next lot. This white pickup I like, but I'm using it right now because I have another blue one just like it. So that's another I don't really want that fire department one because I've already got two vehicles like this, so. Or three actually. Or no, two. Two, and that would be my third if I took that. Here's another black pickup without. I wouldn't. I kind of like those two. Oh, there's some cars here. I kind of like those two pickups, the black and the white one. These vans aren't bad. And is this the Horizon or a sports car down here? Hard to tell. I think that's a Horizon, that white one there. Here, let's just park here and pop out. Let's see. Someone's on a window. Let's see if we can find. It's a cool backpack. Oops. Well, whatever. Well, they broke the window. That's a cool backpack, man. I'm gonna take it. Just stealing backpacks here at the community college. At least, well, if they're at a community college, they're adults. So it's perfectly acceptable. And China Revisited. Uh, you know what? Let's just drop that. Sounds like a good book, actually. So someone's breaking windows in there, but I don't really want to deal with that. This is the horizon, right? Yeah, it's the horizon. So these two vans kind of interest me. Let's see what these keys are. There's a bunch of keys here. So we have a blue horizon. Let's just grab the keys first. Blue horizon, white Franklin value lines. That's one of the vans. And we have a taxi. So cool. That's actually a good selection because this taxi I could use to run over zombies if I want to. Let's check. Okay, so we have this key. I hear another one banging on the damn window. There's some food in here. Let's grab more duct tape. I can pretty much always use duct tape to repair weapons. Who is breaking windows over here? Thought I got a lot of them out of the. Man, where are they? Is that this door? No. There's one in a window. Oh, is that about to open? Where are these guys? I hear them, but I can't find them. I kind of want to calm them down. Where are you all at? I hear ya. I hear ya. Where are they? I don't understand this. What is this? I don't want to go in there any further. I'm a scared. My flashlight ain't that good. Here, let me get some water. I don't know where these guys are. They're breaking a bunch of shit in here. And I don't like it. Whatever. I mean, they'll have to come outside at some point, right? I feel like they might be on the second floor. They're not up here, are they? Oh, they're right there. Jesus. Hey guys, what are you doing? Can you stop being dumb shits? Come on. Come on. It's fucking summer, guys. What are you guys doing here? Are you in summer school? What the fuck? Ain't no zombie summer school this year. There's still one in here. I feel like maybe there's one inside here. No, a better flashlight. Uh, what are you banging on? Oh shit! No, 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 no! What the fuck was that? Hold on. What the fuck happened there? Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn it! How did he? Oh, if he bit me, I'm gonna be so pissed. Laceration, bleeding, alcohol wipes, disinfect. Okay, it's not a bite. Ah, god damn it! But I do have. He can still get the infection from this. A laceration is not good. Shit. Did I lose my damn glasses? How did that go so badly? Son of a bitch. It's like I it's like I opened the door and he pulled me through. I'm gonna have to look back at that. I may have messed up the controls a little bit, but like I didn't try to fucking run in there. It could have been shit. It could have been sort of my run joystick controls. That sucks, man. Well, I'll get some first aid knowledge here, I guess. Did I read the first aid book? Good, I did. So that'll help. I just hope that doesn't kill me, guys. That could very well be it right there. Uh, if I get, God damn it, where's this clock? Did I not put the glasses on? Well, that does suck. Let me. He's in pain. I feel like that dude like pulled me in as soon as I opened the door. This guy, this motherfucker. I was waiting. I thought you might come out here. I thought you might come out here. Come on. I may have kind of. I think what may have happened is I might have kind of hit the joystick too far, which caused him to run into the door, and then it's the second. Man, you see, that's why I hate fighting indoors in a confined space in this game. And I'm a little nervous to even try an extinction run because I'm probably just going to get killed. But that's why we should do a death counter if I'm going to do it because there will be deaths. There will be blood. So that's not cool. There could be deaths here. Laceration is no joke. It's not as bad as a deep wound, but it is something that can easily get infected. What I need to do is actually go wash myself, I think. Here, let's just wash right here. Got to make sure this thing doesn't get infected. He's already out of pain. Well, it doesn't say pain here anyway. I guess from the... He got me on the lower torso. Yeah, there you go. Well, there you go there. It's still August, so he's not... I'm just wearing a... He probably ripped my clothing too, didn't he? I bet you he ripped his shirt. Oh, damn it, I hear one. Yeah, I've got a hole in this t-shirt, so... Oh, I really want to finish washing here. Should have closed these doors. Ay, ay, ay. I'm pretty sure that's the second time I've gotten a laceration, too. Whew. Well, he's 27 days old. I really wanted to make it to 30 days old. I wanted to at least make it a month with a character here. Let me see if I can find another t-shirt. by chance? Hmm. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I want to get out of here. This is where I got bit, and I don't really like the interiors. Um, I could maybe find some kind of a t-shirt out here. I could probably, well, you know what? I could also put on like a leather jacket at this point. Let me try to wear the leather jacket and see. Problem is he often gets overheated when you wear, I mean, if it gets up to 70 degrees, he's probably going to be overheated already. So I just want to find a good t-shirt if I can. You know, I think people crop top. Crop top? I ain't wearing no crop top. We'll just wear my holy shirt until I find a better one. So that was not cool, really. Did we? Yeah, we got. Oops, we got the key for this one. There's some food in it. Speaking of which, let's eat. Let's take more alcohol wipes if we can carry them. There's a bunch of food in here, so let's eat. What's in here? Sunflower. Sunflower seeds are somewhat hard to find, so I actually try to grow them if I find them. Let's grab the canned tuna, soy sauce. It's just, ooh, pickle and butter. Two pickles. Oops, I put that in the wrong. Two pickles and some butter. Another pickle. Pickles are pretty great because they don't go bad. Okay, which is sort of more true than milk and butter in real life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, god damn it. Son of a bitch. Well, alright. I don't know if any of this is really going very well. I'm gonna put this on my face. I'm gonna equip the nightstick. I wanted to put that key in the horizon. Is there a bunch of them coming? There's really not. So let me put this key in here. And let's just see. If there's another key right there. This is for a white Masterson Horizon. Is this one? That's for this car. Oh, here they come. Here they come. So I want to get out of here. At least I got some keys put in the cars. Let's get out of here. There's probably going to be quite a few coming right to that van. Yeah. What I wanted to do is go up to this metal shop. Let's check out the gas station. Still like kind of looking for good vehicles. I didn't really see anything that really jumped out at me there. I did like a few of them. There's a white sports car there. I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind a dart. Because I don't have a dart yet, do I? I have the Horizon, but the dart is kind of nice. The darts can be even quieter than the Horizon often. Oh shit, here they are. So they're tending to group up more, I've noticed a lot. You won't see any for a long time, and then you're like, oh fuck, there they are. There's like 50 of them, and I haven't seen one in like 3 blocks. So there's going to be quite a few up here. Shit, where's the metal? Metal workshop is that this right here? Oh, this is the metal workshop. So let's scope this out a little bit. I don't necessarily want him to destroy this gas station too much, but I mean, I'm not going to be able to get out and to defend that much right now. I do have some guns with me. I need to remember that I have guns, but I don't necessarily, because there's a ton of them real close to here. If you go across those railroad tracks, there's usually a billion of them. Or, well, maybe not that many, but shoot. Trying to scope. I'm not really seeing the super great vehicles I was hoping to find. This is the metal shop I wanted to loot. So tell you what, let's park back here. Let's park on the pavement right here, actually. Whatever. Good enough. I think there's one coming, so I hear one. Is that alright, let's do this. Ah, come on. It's the lag sometimes too. Ah man. I feel like I'm just fighting the lag. I need to check my wound again soon too. I don't want to get boxed in here. Ah, there's quite a few coming. Shit. Ah, dang it. All right, you know what? With that, I keep getting these damn. I don't want to suck all these guys into. This is where I was trying to go, and I keep getting this when I'm trying to fight melee. All right, god damn it! And when I'm trying to drive, come on. Man. Yeah, it's pretty. Honestly, it's pretty tough to play the game when I'm getting jitters like that. The stutters. Look at that. It's like every. All right, I gotta. It's really stuttering right now, and I don't know why. It's really bad. All right, all right. That's a lot of stuttering. I can't really do all that with the stuttering right now, so we're gonna just chill back here for a minute, and hopefully the stuttering eases up a little bit, because that's kind of a game-breaking stutter I'm getting there, and I do not like it. So we're gonna just fall back over here for a minute, try to see what we can do. Is that like a? Looks like some kind of special paint job on that, like blue sparkles or something. Oh, come on, I'm still getting stutters here. I imagine it's like a combination of things like the rain and the zombies, but it's like, okay, but that's the game. That's pretty much the game is rain and zombies, you know. So if I'm not handling, if you're not handling it right now, you're not handling the game. Wish I could get these fuckers out of here. Thought I had them out of here. So, let me just think for a second here. This really not. There wasn't that many zombies that came here. Can't get into that one. If I was gonna take, and I do want to take something just for the storage for now, even if I end up swapping it. Well, let's take a look at my storage at this point. Oh, and let's actually I mean, I've still got a lot of room in here. Let's take a look at my wound. Please don't get infected. Laceration, bleeding, disinfect. And bandage with a sterilized bandage. Should be the best I can do, really. So help my first aid at least. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? If I can survive this, I'll be better at first aid, finally. Oh, come on, go down. Oh, I don't have a matchbook either. So. Good timing on that. I do want to. Let's take a look at the condition of this van. We have a key for this one. 272 horsepower. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not really good. What's this one? Would also consider a pickup. It's the same horsepower. Pretty much the same. This one should be higher than that. 371. Better quality. So I kind of like that white pickup. Kind of like the Dart. I wouldn't mind having a Dart. This one's pretty low horsepower. Yeah, pretty low quality. Those aren't keys there, are there? Oh, Chevalier D6. I think that was for the black one. Like I said, they're hard to see, especially when it's raining. Sometimes you just kind of stumble upon them. So that's the key for this one, but this is pretty low horsepower. I would want a higher horsepower engine, which that white one has. But I don't see a key for it. Could be inside the vehicle, but I have to break the key or break the window just to get in. Not really seeing any more keys laying around. Dang it. Well, weren't there... I already checked the keys up front, didn't I? You know, there are a few things I haven't seen yet, including a jerry can. This guy's got a backpack. Hmm. Well, yeah, I hadn't found a key for these either. I think I like this blue van. What was the horsepower in this blue van? 272. Yeah. Well, shit. I mean, we have the key for. I didn't really want to take all the fire department. This is actually the best vehicle we've found the key for so far. Which is this one? I'd rather. It's 326. Ah, I don't know. I'd almost rather have the black pickup, but I know this one's going to be like 400 horsepower too. 480, yeah. So, hmm. kind of hard to pass that up when you have a key for it. You know, I mean, in theory, uh, I, I mean, just to move this forward a little bit, since I'm not really finding the keys for the ones I want here, but they could still be out here somewhere. But hear me out. What if basically it's either that fire department truck or which one did we have? Do we have a key for this one? No, we had a key for the black one. I don't really want to take any of those or this van. Is it this one we had the key for? No, it's this one, but they're both the same. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. It's fine if it's two fire department pickups that we have. You know, at least one of them is covered and one of them is not. So actually, it's a D6 and it's two different types of. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. It's actually a really good vehicle. So and this one is meant to be. Eventually, I'll stop. Eventually, this one I'm not going to fix up. See what I'm saying? So that's kind of yeah. That's what I was thinking there. In fact, I mean, well, I'm not going to try to leave this white, but if I find a better vehicle than this white one now, because actually this fire department one is better. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. If I were to now find, say, a really good sports car, I may even just switch. I may even just switch the white pickup out. Yeah, because the blue one I have at home is in better condition. And so I always intended to keep that blue one and drive this one first. And then not really do the repairs, but I can use it for parts. Um, or we'll see. We'll see. I'm either going to end up leaving it here in Ekron and taking a sports car, or we'll tow it back and use it for parts. That helps. Okay. I don't remember if I have extra fanny packs, but it's fine. It's fine. So the dirty bandage on me. You know what? Let's go inside and wash up. I want to keep on top of this wound and keeping it all clean as much as possible. Because again, he can die from that. So I just need... Here's a t-shirt. Let's wear this t-shirt. And we'll put mine away. You know what? This is the fanny pack color I really like. And there's a bunch... Oh, there's actually a vehicle key in it. Hold on. There's a vehicle key in here. So we're definitely taking that. Always check the fanny packs for keys. See, and that's why sometimes I'll wait and just leave the vehicle alone because later on you go in some locker somewhere and you're like, oh, here's a key for the vehicle that I wanted over there, but I couldn't find it, and now I have the key. Let's check one classroom. Did I ever hit level 3 electrical? I don't think I quite have yet. Oh, I was gonna wash up. I've not quite at level 3, so I might hit another wall clock while we're in here. I need to first finish why I came in here. I'm gonna wash all bandages. And then we're gonna remove bandage. Please don't be infected. As long as it doesn't say infected, I should be fine. In theory. As long as we never say infected, we should be fine. Now, just because it says infected doesn't mean I'm gonna die. But it means we'll see. Basically. It means I could die. Where's my pen light? Did I lose my battery? Damn it. There we go. Okay, let's check this again. Let's wash all bandages again. Because I just took off a dirty one. And then I'm also going to wash containers and weapons. Pretty sure I washed myself. Was there any soap in here by chance? You'd think you might be able to find soap in a... let's just wash the claw hammer. I mean, I do know that if I get infected, I have a chance of dying, so I'm just going to keep things clean for now. I did get a little... I got a little laceration on my lower torso, so we're trying to deal. He should be fine, but if it gets infected, I'm in trouble, or I could be dead. We'll just see. Hey, I gotta be more careful. I got pulled into a door, basically. I was trying to let the zombies out, and I feel like I either ran when I shouldn't have, like accidentally went like that with my run button, but they like pulled me through the door, and before I even could really move, I had a laceration. There's nothing around in here. Okay, so let me eat a little something. I think. Let's see, did I fill up? Did I get all my water? I got all my water. Oh no, I didn't even fill up my water. I just washed and called it good. Alright, so I'll fill up my water too. Oh shit, is that water gone? Can I get water out of here? Ah, there's water here. So we are at the point now where water is gone, so I'm not going to be able to camp on these buildings long before I won't be able to get water there. So one of the big things I need to do is get home and build myself rain barrels so that I can. What I used to do when I had plentiful water is I'd often bring a water dispenser with me in the vehicle on a trip like this. Oh, is there a water dispenser in here? Speaking of which, let me go look, because that would be one of the best things I could grab out of here. There's got to be a water dispenser. Oh, and they also have computers in here and this wall clock. Let's do some of this before we leave because there's a lot of good stuff in here. I can disassemble wall clocks and computers and get my electrical 3. Now watch me die and none of this matters. If he dies from this wound, I lose all my freaking skills. So, whatever. But at least I have books now. It's one of the nice things about getting all the books early is if you do die, well, at least you got your books. The VHSs actually are even more OP there. And so that'll be one of my next targets is a good video store. Blockbuster Video. Who shout out in the chat if you ever went to a Blockbuster Video in real life. I did it. I did it. I used to rent games from Blockbuster all the time actually. That's back when you had to rent games with physical. You would physically rent the disc, which is kind of weird to say now because it was just normal back then. But now it's like, wow, that seems weird to go and actually rent a disc that other people have put in their machine. And I was gonna look for computers. There was a bunch up in the library. Let's go up here. Here, I gotta get my weapon. Let me at least get my weapon out. How about that? Okay. Oh, I guess we had one viewer and he wasn't a Blockbuster fan. That's okay. So I do want to jump in here because, or wait, where were all the computers? I saw one room. Is that in here maybe? Oh, there's one computer in here. Ooh, they don't have a mortar and pestle, do they? No, of course not. Not in a school break room, but they do have one desktop computer and a wall clock and a telephone. I bet we can hit level 3 electrical right here. Well, not quite. We'll see. 209. You get quite a bit for the desktop computers. I'm not sure. What am I at? 5x. I'm at a 5x multiplier now. Now that I have. Well, yeah. Now that I have the book read. So let's see what we get here, and hopefully I don't die. Man, those lacerations are a bitch because I gotta wear better protection. Is one thing this tells me. I'm pretty sure that's the second laceration I've gotten. We're gonna. Yeah. Nobody needs a phone anymore. Actually, let me check my first aid skills. So I've only got 22 points though, so maybe I'm thinking of another run. That might have been actually. I think this was my first injury on this run. I don't remember for sure, but he's only got 22 first aid points, so that's probably just from what I've done. Yeah, okay. I guess maybe that is my first cut or scratch, which is pretty good. 27 days in, that's my first injury. Well, first cut or scratch, or I've certainly had muscle strain, and um, I guess that'd be about it. Okay, so he's hungry. Oh, we're actually really close. 259 now. Can you do the? I can disassemble the coffee express. I can't disassemble the microwave, apparently. Little rooms like this are kind of epic because it's like you can chill, get water, there's food in here, I can just hang out, get my skills up a little bit here, a little bit at a time. Nobody needs to make coffee up here anymore. Sometimes you even get some materials you might need. It's a beautiful life. So we're going to do the coffee machine. We're at 272. I'd love to hit kind of my sweet spot. What I usually look for is after you've been alive about a month, you want to, and this would apply to multiplayer or single player. Once you've been alive about a month, it's good to get to kind of your sweet spot. And for me, my sweet spot is like level 5 or 6 carpentry, level 3 electrical, like level 5 or 6 mechanics. Usually, I'm much higher on mechanics by now, but it took me a while to find the third book, which is really the only one I need early game because I start at level 4. So, but then also welding 2 and 3 is kind of a sweet spot. Once you hit that region, you can really start moving on those and doing a lot of cool stuff. And that facilitates other things when you're able to build all your storage and you have good running vehicles that you can fix up. Now, the vehicles here aren't such a concern because there's plenty of good running vehicles around, but you always want to be able to maintain your own vehicles, or you want to have some way of maintaining your vehicles. I guess you can just swap vehicles the whole game. If you're in single player, you can just run them into the ground and find a new one. But when you have a good vehicle, it's a good idea to try to keep it. I mean, you're gonna. Should we grab some more books? Oh, water dispenser. This is what I wanted. Let's actually grab this water because these are actually kind of critical right now. I don't actually need the dispenser. I just wanted the bottle. So let's do that. Let's keep zombies out of there if we can. We're going to grab this water dispenser bottle and let's get the vehicles set up because I think this is how we're going to roll. And then what I might actually do, since we're taking this fire department pickup, I might either look for a sports car or another pickup like this with a key. I need something with a key and decent horsepower, though. So, what I'm thinking is this is more my permanent vehicle. Do we need all this? I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Let's keep a bandage in here. He's pretty tired. Let's look through the cab and see what's in here. Adhesive tape is useful. Keep that. We'll smoke that in a little bit. Walkie-talkie, well, is there any... Well, actually, yeah, you can pick up... I don't know if I can still get them, but you can get broadcasts on the walkie-talkie. I don't know. Is the walkie-talkie still useful to me at all? It's a tactical one, so I might keep it. Let's just drop all that to the ground. We're going to put this stuff in here. Duct tape and adhesive tape are real good for repairing. Oh, did we ever look at what's in this fanny pack? I don't think I did. There's a key in here. Chevalier D6. Hold on. Is that the black one? Well, it had low horsepower, but key to the school. I don't really need the key to the school. I will take the fanny pack because that's my favorite color. Let's put the key to the school. For now in here, I don't think I'm going to take this because I thought... Oh, actually, no, this wasn't too bad. This would actually be a good fishing truck. Hold on. Do I need the key to this school? Probably not, but whatever. This was Rosewood Fire Station. I should put that on my other key ring. Let's rename this Ekron School. There. It's technically Ekron Community College, but yeah, Ekron School is fine. Actually, this one was like 326, wasn't it? This was not bad, if I remember right. Yeah, 326 horsepower. Kind of low quality and loud and in bad condition, but now you got me wondering though. What was this one? I mean, the thing is we've already got a blue pickup. This is 400 horsepower though too. Oof! And look at that quality. This is a good. You know what? I don't think I want to just switch these right now, but. Oh wait, that's not even the right key. So it is for a white. I thought it looked like. So this I think is for a white Chevalier D6. This isn't for this one. This is a black Chevalier D6. So anyway, I guess we'll put this key. We'll just keep it there for now. This I think is in Echo Creek somewhere. We're gonna try to find this other white D6. Oh, I bet you it wasn't there one up here. I think there was one up here. Let me hook these up. Oh, I can't do it this way. I want to actually tow with this one. Sucks because you got to take the damn tires off each one. Well, let's see how this one might pull it. Okay, we'll see. I don't know. Let's see how it pulls it without the tires being taken off. Oh, and of course, I didn't bring a jack and a tire iron because why would I ever, you know, bring with the things I need to do things? It's okay. We can find a jack and a tire iron if we decide to do that. Let's see how this pulls like this. I don't have much confidence. That's actually really good. It won't be great on the grass or the open, and I'll have to toy with it when we really get going here, but it's actually not bad. I just have to try to keep it in first gear probably. So we're gonna, and it's not gonna go real fast, but let's get it up here. And I think, wasn't there a white D6 right up the way here? I really don't want to attract a horde with this setup though, so let's pull around here. Yeah, there was a white D6 up here. Did anyone follow us around here? Probably, but they're slow. It's probably for this one, so this is a white D6. Yeah, there we go. So we have the key for this one, but this was real low horsepower, if I remember right. I need to check my wound again. A few coming out of the college. There's one following me back there. Let's keep going with the short ones a little bit. So I feel like this nightstick is about broken. Oh, you know what? These can be repaired, though, can't they? I think the nightstick can be repaired. So, you know what? Let's, I'm pretty sure it can. So let's switch to the golf club, actually. So I don't think a golf club can be repaired. Oh! So if we're going to break one, we should break the golf club. Let's look at this. So really, I'm going to have a hard time getting rid of that white one. I mean, this is 370. Wow. Quality's lower. It's a nice pickup, but do I really want to go through all the trouble of switching these around when I've got this already? Probably not. Probably not. We put the key in there, though. I think we may just roll with that, and it's going to take a more special vehicle to make me get rid of that white pickup that I came here with. Because at 400 horsepower, even though I have a bunch of those, I kind of have a bunch of very similar vehicles now. So where we were trying to get to was the welding, or the metal shop, which is right up here. There is that white sports car that I like. You know what? Let's just walk up here since I'm right here and there's no zombies. Let's take this one out and check. I saw a bunch of keys here, so let's just take a look at this. This is kind of how I like to play it. I take it easy, look for the keys, see what I can find. Try to do the good thing. Try to do the right thing. Here's a D6. Now, if I can find some that's 400 horsepower or more, that's only 313. Not that they necessarily need to be 400 always, but for me right now, to get rid of that white one, here's a key for the red dart. This one is kind of calling to me. Kind of like me a red dart. I don't know. I thought I saw maybe a couple more keys laying around here somewhere. Is someone in the post office there? I didn't quite get to level 3 electrical, did I? There's magazines in here. Cake batter. Zombie coming up behind me. Alright. Nothing real great there. Did I get level 3 electrical or not? I don't think I did. Pretty sure there's a zombie coming right there, but oh, why can I not hit the wall clock? Disassemble door, disassemble wall clock. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Alright. That's fine. Where is this damn zombie? I hear one out here. Well, let's see if we can get into this one. I don't. I need to check my wound again. Bandaged. Seems to be hanging in there. I'm just going to keep that bandage on for a while. It seems to be bleeding less now. So that's a good sign. I never saw it get infected. It's bleeding less now, so we might be okay on that laceration. That was a very close call, though. That was my first real close call on this run. I've had some close calls for sure, but that's a dicey situation with my settings. You know, I don't know. I'm sure I have a Mason's trowel and a Mason's chisel. I can carry them. I'm just gonna grab these. Well, you know, I thought I'd seen more keys over here before, but I wish I could tell. What is that pounding? I wouldn't mind even one more water dispenser, to be honest. Oh, here's one. I don't really want to go all the way in there. Can I disassemble? Oh, I thought I saw keys there. Can I disassemble these? Disassemble payphones. Check this shit out, guys. You want level 3 electrical? I got you level 3 electrical, baby. Come ride with me. Or, or no? All right, well, don't then. Fine. I'm not a nerd. Leave me alone. See if I care. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's just like a missing pixel, 3 missing pixels, or a key. Yeah, boy. Um, those are kind of good, actually, the steel chunks, but man, trying not to carry too much stuff right now. I guess I could grab the steel chunk, but you know what? That deserves a little bit of a celebration, I think. We still fit the pen light. Yeah, there we go. Pen light multi-tool, and then let's go. Let's go check our wound again, I think. Oh, that's right. We're not parked here, though. Well, you know what? None of these cars really jumped out at me. I do like this sports car. But, oh, oh, that's funny. Where are you at now? Where are you at now? Now you're on a window, huh? Wouldn't mind that water dispenser. Yeah, there you are. Oh, shit. He broke it. I did not break that window. Yeah, see, it's weird. It's like you gotta wait like a full second there where you can't really hit him. Is there still one in here? Oh, there's one right there. I just want your water dispenser, sir. I actually like to have 3 of these, or maybe even more. They're just really good for holding liquids, or oh damn it, yeah, I gotta put it down. They're really good at holding any liquid, but water is typically what I use these for. You can use gas cans and jerry cans for gas. All right, let's try to. Oh, there's another one. Son of a bitch. Where did I park again? I'm not parked far away. Come on. Can we put this in the. Well, you know what we can do? Let's do this. Transfer to canteen. Start there. Switch back to the golf course. All right. Cool. I think we could fit this in the duffel bag. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna run back to the vehicles, grab them. Still, again, yeah. I mean, it's. I've got a good white vehicle. I don't want to just drop a really good vehicle for something that's very similar. We're gonna stick with what we've got for now, which are these two down here. I think it would really be a van, and I'm not seeing vans. Why are there no vans? I guess I'm in more of a community center kind of area, or I mean a community college area, but listen to me saying community center now after I ranted about it like a crazy person. I'm gonna keep the tactical walkie-talkie. We've got level 3 electrical now, so I don't know for sure that the tactical walkie-talkie is super useful to me, but we're gonna take it anyway. We're gonna keep this, and so let's double check our. I mean, this. Yeah, yeah. And then that, and we got rid of any other keys we had on us. Let's actually we don't have all that much food on us. But I want to move. Let's move these at least a little bit closer here. Yeah, I'll just keep the jacket on him for now. It's part of why I got a laceration so easily, is he had no lower torso protection. At least now he's got 20/40 with. So he would have had 20% protection against that. But with 0% protection, it basically means like, yeah, if they even really make an attempt at you, you gonna get cut. So let's do this. I wanna, yeah, it's about 7:50 p.m. So let's move this now before it gets dark out. I just want to move it a little bit up the street so we're closer to the metalworking, whatever it's called, the metal shop. Well, that was a good place to cough, I guess, if you're gonna do it. So I think what we're gonna do is actually whip it around this way. Oh man, the second you get it on grass, it's really bad. You gotta try to keep your momentum up and just go straight over the grass. and then keep it in first gear. So, you know what? I'm going to park like right here because this will give me quite a few options on different ways I can go. We're doing really good. We're doing really good. Let's look again over here. There were a bunch of Zeds. I don't recall seeing much for good vehicles over here. But let's try to take a little poke around. There was a bunch of Zeds. I might want to get gas here later, so I would like to clear this. There's usually pretty good loot at these too. Dang it. So I kind of want to try to get in here before they break all these windows and doors. Dang it, really? How? Hmm. Which door are they at? I think they're at that interior door. Come on. Of course, we don't have power here. So I can't run the gas station unless I find a generator, but I should. In fact, that was kind of one of the things I wanted to do before we left Ekron is try to find one generator somewhere. So, and if we happen to find two, like an old one, I could leave one here. Is there any? There's no way to open these, is there? I can disassemble the door. I don't really want to take the door off the hinges. There's no window that I can get in unless I disassemble a door or something. Hmm. Let me sneak in through here. Let me sneak in through the mail chute. I can smash the windows. Should I just smash a window? Probably. I mean, this isn't going to turn out any other way unless I disassemble a door, right? Or if I found a key for the gas station, which it's probably the key for the gas station is probably inside. Tell you what, let's just smash a damn window. We'll do it. We'll do it right here. Cow's milk. Hells yeah. Plonkies. I think I could use some weight again too. So let's see where we're at. 77 and dropping. So yeah, let's eat some. Let's eat a little junk food while we're here. Just eat those. And let's check the magazines. Annotated map. Should we? Often I'm disappointed when I read these, but I've found. Oh, whoa. That's kind of weird. I have found some pretty decent ones. There's like a little light glitch there. So hold on. Where's the. That's not what I want to do. Tools, I love you. Trouble. Alright. Um, Pretty sure there's a zombie. Oh, it's not in there, is it? Boxes of sparklers are actually. Hmm. Yeah, boxes of sparklers are very good to find. Let's just grab a few light bulbs. I don't need a ton, but
Hey!
where is that one? I hear him. I don't think he's. I was thinking he was in that room. Or is he in that room? I guess he is in that room, but it's like, dude,
Hey!
can you?
Hey!
I don't really want to run in there and fight you. Like, look at this. Oh, he's in one of these rooms. That's why. Here, there we go. Which one? He's in this one. All right, let's try this again. I had to poop for like 5 minutes, lady. You got to get out of there. 5 minutes is a very long time when you have to poop. Don't even talk to me about it. You've clearly never had to poop for 5 minutes. Laceration? How do I still have a laceration? Damn you. Okay, it's not infected though. We're gonna keep up on the cleaning it up. We're gonna put a bandage on it. Rock and roll. We're gonna be absolutely, positively fine. Don't worry about me. You know what? This is actually a really secure little room right here. If I check this out, with all these doors closed, kind of wish I didn't have to break that one window, but even so, this is going to be pretty secure. I might just kind of chill in here. This is more secure than a night in the car because they'll have at a minimum two doors to go through here, and actually it would be three doors if they came in through this way. So that's pretty secure. Just trying to keep clean here to avoid getting this thing infected. Um, I just washed those, so I think we'll be good after this. I want to go close those doors, and then I'm going to take a short break. We will be right back after these messages. I'm going to close. Yeah, so check this out. That's pretty secure right there. You don't find many small public buildings that are secure like this. So we're just going to have him rest on the toilet. And here, I can turn on a. Let me turn on my pen light for you so you can at least see that he's here. He is, in fact, alive for the moment. He does have a laceration that I've bandaged, and it hasn't gotten infected at all yet, so I think we're good. That's the key. The laceration is fine. I can heal from that. It's when they get infected that you got to be concerned. And it's not a death sentence just because it's infected, but it could mean Nox virus on the way I have my settings. So they can get infected from blood and saliva. So anyway, which I guess isn't necessarily as exciting for streaming as, but for me, it makes it more real. It makes it it's a pretty high risk. You get any little cut, any little any little thing, you can get infected. So anyway, I am going to take a little break. I will be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I am back. Barry has not died. Um, need to get this guy better protection. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Folks. Still bandaged. I think he's going to be fine, though. Thank goodness. There's always, like, something like that. It's just like a roll of the dice. Percentage chance he could die there. So here we go. We are rocking and rolling. He's in good health. It's 11:30. I can't really sleep in here. Um, Metal Workshop is right across the street. Should I try to get over there when it's dark out? Probably. Oh, did I run outside already? All right, let's see what we can see over there. Put on his poncho again. He didn't get holes in his poncho, did he? I don't think I was wearing my poncho. Yeah, no holes in that. Did I get any other holes by chance? What kind of boots am I even wearing? Hiking boots. Right, I don't see any other holes in anything. Thank goodness he just tore a hole in my shirt and lacerated my damn torso, apparently. So, he's a little bit weighed down right now. Vehicles should be like right there. Let's just see what we've got. We could maybe pull the vehicles up, but I don't want to cause a big scene right here. All right, we got to get all the way around. And I don't think. Well, we can either go around this way. I already went down this way and went in there, went in here. And there's quite a few that followed me in. Then I let them out and down this way. So we should probably loop around this way again. Let me go sit in the truck for a second. Let's make sure our stuff is sorted out here. Oh, right. You can't wear the leather vest you can wear with the poncho. The leather jacket you cannot. I have light bulbs. Where'd my nightstick go? Oh, I'm holding it. I have light bulbs in my bag. Still have a ton of room for looting, so I'd like to hit this metal shop because we could probably load up on a bunch of things like steel sheets and probably find another welder mask, stuff like that.
Hmm.
So let's try to get around there. I know it's like the darkest part of night to be doing this, but we should be fine. So I found the key for this is just trying to keep it in first gear mostly, because once you hit second, you can see it just kind of dies out, and then yeah, you just keep losing speed. But if you find a way to just keep it in first, it's not so bad. There's a few different ways you can do it. You can just kind of take your finger off the gas every time it hits second, or you can lock it in using cruise control. I found cruise control is more of a pain in the ass to deal with than anything. So often I'll just kind of play with it and play with the accelerator and keep it in first. This is going to be tough. Okay, we're gonna just park here and fight some of them. I want to keep the lights on for a little while. Oh boy, yeah, we've got quite a few, so I'm gonna break out the golf club for sure, and we're gonna get this party started at least. Oh boy, we've got a lot. But we got to start chipping away or something here. So we'll lead them. We'll lead them down this way. We'll just keep fighting them down this way, and then at some point we'll have to loop around. Dang it! It is hard to see. It's a few too many. It is a few too many. So I'm gonna try to just dip down this way and lose a group of them, and hopefully I don't just run into 30 more. That's kind of the hope with this. See, these small little blocks are nice like this because now I can pretty much, should be able to pretty much lose them around here and then just loop back. Now we do have the station wagon. You know what? Is that, ooh. Taxi. You guys know what I like to do with taxis, don't you? You should by now. Oh, please have gas. Come on. You don't have gas? You asshole. Alright, well. How you run a taxi out of gas, I don't know, but it happened. But that did just happen. Oh, that looked like some kind of cop, and you see that? I beat the clothes right off him. You see that? That was like a cop zombie. And I swear they've addressed that issue in like 3 different updates. Oh, addressed the issue where clothing disappears from zombies. Oh, did you? Awesome. Oh boy. Well, yeah, we were trying to get in here. Here's their vehicle. Let's try to clear the area around the vehicles. You know what I haven't seen yet is one of those metallic watches. Those are the ones I usually like to wear. I feel like those are my style. Take that. Is this a key? That's not a key. Take that. Alright. Another one here. I might. Tell you what, let's go check out the building real quick. So I hear him trying to get out. So often I like to try to, and of course, I don't think I can open these. Yeah. So is there a way in? There's usually some way in. Oh, I didn't leave the damn key in the taxi. Okay, well, they broke a window somewhere. Where was that? I didn't see a window. That was almost dangerous too. I almost ran the wrong way there. See, that's part of the problem is I open the door and then I try to run out of the way. if I run the wrong direction, it doesn't go well. So you want me to go in that way, huh? I can't get around there. Let's try to give him a little holler this way,
Hey!
even though it would have been a bad idea. Oh, this is part of it too, though, isn't it? Alright, any steel sheets or anything at all in here? No, I don't think there is. Was that say home sweet gnome? There's no gnomes here. Alright, well, did these guys get out? Oh, come on. Come on with the stuff, man. Okay, they broke out of here. Oh, dang. You guys. Where'd you all come from? Alright, you guys. Well, you guys are still in the damn door.
Hey!
Come on, guys. Get off the door. You on the door. Oh, these zombies. These stupid zombies. They don't understand English. Come on. Or Spanish or French for that matter. Like I would, even if they could speak any language except blah blah blah. Yeah, where are all y'all coming from? Come on now. What is this shit? God damn it, dude. I'm gonna get most of you out of here already somehow. Ah, man. Jesus. Die. What the fuck? Alright, he's getting kind of tired. He's not real effective with the golf club right now. Ah, and they're all swarming my damn vehicle. That's not good. Why are y'all coming over here? Get down here. Damn it. Alright, so we're down to the nightstick. We do have some guns, but kind of hoping to get out of all this without using the guns. So let's try to take this group, get them down here again. Let's just do this little, well, fuck. Yeah, let's do this little round again. Round them up real nice. Come on. All of you guys, come with me. Alright, he's pretty tired, so let me run him around this way again. Is it this way I went last time? He's getting pretty tired. One there. Ooh, there's a few there. I gotta just squirt through there and lose them over here. Find a place to rest. Wish the station wagon had a key. I think I hear one inside, so I'm just gonna let him rest right here for a little bit. Oh, where was that taxi? Oh, it's right there, isn't it? Okay, he needs some rest. He's getting wet. Should have maybe just had him sleep in the vehicle for a little bit. Hey, JMac 501st. Hey, buddy, how you been? I've been pretty good. It took me longer to get my check today than I was hoping, but I finally did get my check, so we're rocking and rolling, and we're back to some Zomboid streaming. I had intended to be back on here a little sooner, but we'll see. Oh, I hear one. Where's that one? Here, I want to just drop the key in here. Couldn't start that one. Here, let's get out of here. So yeah, I'm still in Ekron. Still trying to get some shit here. Trying to avoid those guys. What I was trying to do is get into this metal shop over here. And I should shut down these lights and see what we're dealing with. I got another fire truck because I couldn't really find anything else that I liked. It's the covered one though, so now I have a regular uh, fire pickup and then the covered one. I guess it's the oh, here's where all the gnomes are. I guess it's there's one there. How many we got on the door? Let's open this one. And then yeah, I was trying to get to this metal shop. I didn't even fill up one vehicle with books, so I figured I better fill up my vehicles. Find another vehicle and fill it up. That's what I do. The towing is going okay. Yeah, the towing isn't what it used to be for me. I'm getting these constant little stutters still. I think once I get rid of most of the zombies, it should be fine, but Alt plus F4. I gotta find a way to get these stutters improved. It even messes with my damn inventory. Alright. I think there's one more coming here. A couple more. And maybe, you know what, I kind of want to kill this one and then grab the vehicles and pull them in. Ah, these stutters, man. I would turn down the rain settings, but it seems to still stutter even when it's not raining. So I don't think that's going to help it. It seems to be more related to the zombies than anything. Making some dinner. Oh, you're going to play yourself. I forget what kind of run you were doing again. Someone wanted me to do an extinction run, and I was thinking about trying it maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. I was looking at the settings and trying to create a character based around that to see how it worked. So Let me know if there's anything in particular you would want to see, like an extinction run, or maybe some modded multiplayer servers, or anything. Maybe just another kind of single player run. Okay, so what we wanted here was, let's check for zombies first. It's supposed to be a metal shop, right? Yeah. There's a bunch of, okay, that's what I wanted to see. Bunch of metal stuff here. I just want to see if I can find. There's one more thumping on a door. Is he in here? He's in that one. I'm gonna be real careful on these doors. This is how I get bit. These doors are how I get bit sometimes. Was there a steel bar here that I could use for a long blunt? I see a steel rod. Oh, there's a. Hold on, there's another steel rod. Lots of steel sheets. This is what I wanted to see. Lots of steel sheets. Oh man, tons of them. So there's another one. There's definitely one in that door. Let's try this one. These rooms are just empty. Alright. There's definitely one in here. Oh, she stopped. She stopped. You see that shit? She's like, no, I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're thinking. Let's close these now to keep them out of there. All right, where are these? Is there? There's one. Dang it, man! Oh, that one stopped banging on the door. Is that good though? Oh, is that a gas mask? I don't believe I have a gas mask yet. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I was hoping to find a steel bar that I could use or something. God dang, tons of steel sheets here. Holy shit. And iron pipe. It's all steel sheets and iron pipe. All right, well, box of sparklers I can use for. Pretty sure that's what makes the aerosol bombs, if I remember right. Should I try to get in here? Ooh. See what's in this room. Pretty sure, yeah, I have a small punch and chisel set. I think I have two of them actually. Although those are the ones that those do have condition, don't they? So they will break down. So should I grab another? Yeah, because one of them's worn. Let me grab another one because I think those are pretty useful late game for we already got electrical. Yeah, so we're good in there. I was hoping to find welding masks and welding torches here. I think there's one in here. I don't know what else is in here. Claw hammer, I haven't found a ton of claw hammers. He's starting to get weighted down. So, just kind of taking a few loose nails. There's another claw hammer. Most of this I have. Yeah, we'll leave all that. I think there's one in here. What is this room now? Let me get some water and maybe open that door. Each door is a little bit nerve-wracking. Uh, JMac says, while in single player, I usually leave 20 trait points unspent. Ooh, and turn zombie infection off. Oh, so essentially I spend 20 points to be immune. Oh, I see. That, yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually did the opposite. I have my infection on high, so I need to be real careful. In fact, I don't know if you saw this, but I just got. We should actually check this again. I just got a laceration, which could very much kill me if I don't keep it clean and keep from getting keep it from getting infected. But I think we're gonna be okay. It hasn't gotten infected at all yet. I should probably wash. Let's wash containers just to keep clean. Multiplayer, yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. I kind of do a little bit of that too. It's like, well, on this, over here I have to do it this way, so let me try it a different way where I can. That's kind of why I'm here. 'Cause on multiplayer, you're pretty much forced to do whatever the settings they have. And here, you can do it a different way. Well, you know what? I think there's still at least one in here. I'm gonna try to open this door too. Is he not in there? Okay. All right, so they're not in there. Whatever. I think here's one. Mostly what I want to do is load. I might as well just load up on steel sheets here, right? Oh, man, there's so many bodies right here. Dang it, man. We'll have to move fast. He's just got bad smell here. He's in pain. So let's take some painkillers. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Besides this laceration I currently have, I've got 1,000 zombies killed in 27 days, which is it's right about where and once you hit the 30-day mark, I've found, well, I haven't gone, to be honest, I haven't really made it too far. I have made it 3 months before on a multiplayer server. I had one character that lived, he was 3 months old, but that was on multiplayer, so it was actually like, it was way more than 3 months on their timeline. You know what I mean? It actually, I believe that one, shoot, we made it like a good year or so, maybe. See, this is one thing I'm glad I don't have sprinters, because it'd be really hard to get this shit put away before that zombie gets here if it was a sprinter. But because it wasn't a sprinter, I got all my steel sheets put away already. And that's why I'm kind of nervous. The one guy wanted me to do an extinction run, and it's the default is 5% sprinters. So, and you can't really change that if you're just doing straight up extinction. So we'll see. We'll see. I think I should try to find a death counter before I do that because I will die a lot. I will die a lot. There's got to be a way for me to get a death counter up here. That'd be kind of fun too, actually. Just do some runs like that where I know I'm gonna die and just see what happens. And it would be a good way for me to practice with sprinters, you know, because I'm not real good with killing the sprinters. So if I had some practice with it, maybe I'd be more, at least more confident about it. Which might. Should I grab iron pipe? You know what? Let's grab a bunch of iron pipe too, because there's a ton here, and I can shoot. I'll be able to make like a dozen pipe bombs now. Um, oh, you want to watch Extinction too? Okay. Well, we might try it tomorrow. We're gonna see how I'm feeling, but I already have the character set up, and the settings are easy because it would just be Extinction on single player. It wouldn't be on a server like this. So, um, but yeah, GMX saying wound infection modifier. I think I have at 5.0. So if my neck wound gets infected, I think I just fall over dead if untreated. Oh, oh, I see. I thought. All right. Well, whatever. I think I'm getting what you're saying. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't done so. That's it's not a bad idea because I haven't done extinction yet. So I could totally be like, I mean, it could be a stream where, hey, this is my first experience with extinction, and it's true. I have not played extinction. I've played with sprinters, but I'm pretty sure most of the multiplayer servers I've played on that had sprinters were they just had it set at 1%. They weren't trying to go extinction settings. Now I don't recall. There might have been one or two that had them set a little higher, but mostly it was 1%. So extinction default extinction is 5% sprinters. So I need a different character, which I already set up. I would need a character that is set up for fighting early on, and I did some of that. So we'll see. I might try that tomorrow. It'd be fun for a little bit anyway. Yeah, that's cool, man. You do. Hey, if you're tuned in, especially if you threw me a like or whatever, hey, you do whatever the hell you want, man. You watch. There's a couple jokes I was gonna make there that I shouldn't make, but you can watch my stream while you're cooking. I actually cooked some. I was actually watching YouTube while I cooked some soup today. I cooked chicken noodle soup with vegetables, a lot of herbs. I threw a lot of herbs in there. I was sitting there watching YouTube while I cooked. I do it all the time. It actually reminds me a little bit of my grandma, who always used to have a TV in the kitchen. She was a good cook, but she always insisted on having a TV in there. And I don't even, to be honest, I was so young, I don't even really recall what she would watch, but I know there was always some kind of a little TV. It was like a little just countertop TV. But just something to have her, probably her stories or whatever. And yeah, so, and I still kind of do the same thing sometimes. I'm not much of a cook, but I make a pretty good soup. I make really good chili, and I can also make a good campfire stew, which is actually really similar to chili. You basically just remove some of the tomato, put in more beans and different kinds of meat and different spices. Not as much cumin or yeah. I don't make when I make campfire stew. I don't make it to be spicy really. I'll throw like some pepper and salt and that kind of stuff in there, but yeah, you can do your run. I don't usually. I guess I think I've done that a little bit before. like watched another streamer while I'm playing, but I don't typically do that. I mean, I used to this I just started streaming like 2 weeks ago. So typically in the past I was just playing, not streaming. But I've always watched YouTube too, for a long time, you know. I'll tell you, actually a lot of my real life vehicle knowledge, not from the game, but just actually doing I did my brakes. I have a I currently drive a Honda Civic, and I changed the brakes on there. I changed the muffler, all from watching YouTube videos. I wouldn't have been able to do it probably without some kind of help. And the YouTube videos were really all I needed. Just you find like two or three good YouTube videos on how to change your brakes, and boom, you got it. You might have to get some tools and whatnot too to make it happen, but yeah, I've done a few things like that now. So I'm a big fan of YouTube viewing. Not always so happy that everything is so corporate owned these days. You know, whatever. I mean, Google's a pretty decent company, but everything is just owned by such a big company, including YouTube. I mean, YouTube used to be independent, just their own thing. Now they're just another Google product, which, you know, I guess I shouldn't talk any crap about the parent company on their platform, but at the same time, it'd be nice if there were more independent efforts like this still that didn't always just get bought up by the giant conglomerate, you know. But I guess that's just the way of the world. It's to some degree it speaks to the quality of something when it gets bought up. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you hit it. If someone wants to buy you for millions of dollars, you must have done something right. You must have done a great job and have a great service. It just inherently changes no matter what you do. Um, when you get bought out by, it's just not being run by the same people anymore. I mean, sometimes it is to a degree, but eventually not. Eventually, it ends up being just not what it not what it used to be. But YouTube is still great. I'm a big fan of it. From what I hear, a lot of people are actually coming over here from Twitch to do more streaming and at a or at a minimum like put their videos up over here. I've heard, Twitch isn't quite what it used to be either. So it is what it is. Things change. Soon enough, we'll just have artificial intelligence running everything. So, well, we're just loading up this. I'm going to try to fill up these vehicles as much as I can. I may just head back after I fill these vehicles here. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm getting so many steel sheets. I might as well just grab all these steel sheets and iron pipes, right? Or as many as I can carry and head back. I mean, I'll use them eventually. You can do a lot of things with steel sheets, and I can use a lot of pipe bombs. So we're starting to get full now. Yeah, I think I might just fill it up here, and then we'll head back home with it. It'll be easy unloading because it's mostly steel sheets and iron pipe that I have here. Well, what do we have left? Yeah, only about 18 more 18 more units of encumbrance. I just say kilograms, because it's easier. It's definitely not pounds because look at my weight. Like, he's certainly not 77 pounds. Kilograms is actually much more accurate. So I'll just say that. Hopefully it doesn't bother anyone, but actually, if you look at some of the dev notes, they have a very strong tendency to use grams, liters, kilograms, all of that. So I'm fairly certain it is meant to be in kilograms, roughly. It's not a direct one-to-one equation, but okay. So let's grab more. I might as well grab all. Man, I'm going to be able to make so many pipe bombs eventually. Because you can also find iron pipe when you're doing welding. So, and God, often I can get 2 dozen pipe bombs made just by doing that. So here we are with 10 iron pipes just right here. Okay, we're at 138. We have iron pipe. Should we try to? We're pretty much full right now. Yeah, in fact, we can't even fit that last iron pipe in there. So I guess we have 2 votes for JMac. Is that what you would vote for, JMac? You just want to see me do an extinction run? Is that your if I were to if I were to ask you without throwing that out there as a suggestion? I guess I mean there's all kinds of I could also do like the chaos mod. I could do different specialty mods like the arc or what's the other. There was someone else who was telling me, I can't think now who it was, but someone else was telling me about a mod. Oh, week 1. There's the week 1 mod. I wouldn't mind trying that. Maybe I'll put a poll up. Here, I'm going to write, well, since you're a frequent flyer, JMac, I'm going to write your name down so at least I was trying to actually think of your full name yesterday, and I was like, damn it, it was 501st something. I could remember the last part of your name, but I couldn't remember the JMac. And I was like, dang it, he's on the stream all the time. Let's try and... Anyway, I got you written down now, so I'll remember your name next time. Yeah, it was you. Was it you that was doing the week 1 mod? So would you want to see me do? I mean, I'm kind of asking people's opinion. Like in the end, I'll probably end up doing whatever I do, but I want to gauge just as a just as a gauge to see what people would want to see. I'm sure extinction mode would be a big one. If the week 1 mod is good, I could do that on a different day. Tell you what, because you're playing it, I'm just gonna. We'll do a poll later, but I'm kind of just trying to gauge. If you're playing it, I'm gonna write it down, and maybe that might be a good. Because I saw a video on that one too, and it looks interesting. It looks kind of up my alley, and I'm a little bit curious about it. Oh, is it pretty hard to stream it? Yeah, you're probably right. I might not be able to even stream it. We'll see. I'll look into it because I'm having trouble even running this right now and streaming it. I keep getting those. It's running okay, but I keep getting stutters when I get around a lot of zombies. So I'm a little nervous to go to like Louisville or even Irvington Speedway because I feel like it's going to be a stutter fest. If I can kind of pull them away and take them out in small groups, it won't be so bad. But that's why pipe bombs might be crucial for me to take out these big groups. My poor 6-core CPU and 16 gigabytes of RAM has issues playing week 1 single player. Yeah, I have. I forget how many cores do I have. I want to say mine is only 6 cores too, or somewhere around there. Or wait, no, I have an i9, right? I think I have an i9, so that would be what? Is that 8 cores? I mean, I have 8 core. I'm pretty sure I have 8 cores and 32 gigabytes of RAM. So, but even that probably wouldn't run it very well. Actually one of my bottlenecks is my damn Wi-Fi. Because I'm running all of this on Wi-Fi, and sometimes I think that's what causes my issues. Is just my shitty Wi-Fi. If I at least plug directly into the router, that would be make a big difference. Otherwise, my PC itself runs it pretty well. It would probably be my Wi-Fi, if anything, just keeping up with just keeping up with it. But I'm not real tech savvy. I did build my own PC, but just barely. I did it by watching YouTube videos and buying used parts and some new parts, and so I was just barely. I did want to find a generator. I hear someone in this house. Let's try to get him out.
Hey!
Kind of wanted to look for a generator before we go. I don't see one in here. Actually, just run down here a little ways. Are there any garages or sheds here? Ooh, look at this. Might be a generator in here. This is a cool little van. Generator? No. It's a nice van, though. Some of these sometimes have a garage. There's a garage. Seeing if we can just find a random generator real quick. Sometimes they're in the containers, actually, too. Well, I'm not seeing a generator there, so we don't really need one, but I like to try to do complete runs. Another, damn it. Oh, now I drew him back the other way. Well, whatever. Whatever, some houses are going to get trashed. So I was hoping to just find an easy generator there. Didn't really see one. There's not a lot of garages. Oh, there's a shed. I don't think I see one in there either. Alright, so I'm going to run around front here and probably just try to grab the vehicles. Oh, is this a garage? Garage with a basement. Well, yeah, if I remember right, it's been a while since I built my PC, but I think I was running it was a i9 9700? I forget the number now, but I think it's an i9, which if I remember right means 8 cores, but I might only have a 6-core CPU also. Um, I do have enough RAM, but I don't even know that I have all my settings quite set up correctly either, though. I got most of it pretty good. I'm sure there's some things I could improve. Right now, I'm allocating. I have 12 gigabytes for the game, and I have 12 gigabytes for the server, and that leaves me with only 8 gigabytes for my system. So if anything, that could be a bottleneck too. I think I could actually reduce my allocation for the game, and that might help, but I don't know enough about that to know. What I read seemed to suggest that 12 and 12 would be a good way to go. A lot of what I read said you don't want to allocate more than 75%. So if I have 8 gigabytes for the system out of 32, that's exactly 25% for my system. So, you know what I mean? If anything, I could probably bump up. I could reduce the amount I'm putting for my actual gameplay. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look at it later. Because you can see, I'm sure you can see that on the stream. I'm still getting stutters around here quite a bit. It's not so bad once I kill the zombies, but there's still a few stutters happening. So, you know what? I think I think let's get this thing out of here. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's get this thing back home. We'll be at about the 3 hour mark at that point. And I'll probably let's eat this stale lemongrass just because it's stale. I may want to take another break there. Once I get this home, it'll be about the 3 hour mark once we get there. So be good timing. Um, we're pretty set. I didn't find a generator, but I can maybe stop at. Well, there was that farm. Actually, we could maybe stop at that farm on the way back that had the two animal trailers. What is he drinking now? What the hell is he drinking? I don't know what he's doing right now, but apparently I made him drink something. I made him drink that water. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so let's go back. And there was a house. There's a really nice property there that was kind of infested with zombies, but it had two animal trailers sitting outside. So, and I bet actually it's somewhat likely that there will be a generator at that property. So let's try to lock in. Tell you what, let's get out of town a little bit, and then I'll lock in the cruise control. We didn't find a generator, so I can't really get gas here, but it's fine. I can still get gas in Echo Creek, and I have a ton of it at the moment. So let's lock in our cruise control at 15. Ay, ay, ay. Without taking off the tires, this is the best way I've found to do it. I think even if I step it up to 20, it's going to put it into second gear. Here's my stutters. Honestly, I didn't really find much of a better vehicle than this white one that I already had. This fire department pickup was the best vehicle I could find that had a key. There were a couple sports cars here, but I think I'd rather fill this at this point. Still kind of early. I haven't been alive 30 days yet, so I'm still kind of trying to collect things like steel sheets and iron pipes. And this was a good way to go. I'm basically just full of books, magazines, steel sheets, and iron pipe. It's about all I have with me here. So this was the house we chilled in before. Didn't see a generator there. But that's a nice little house to use. For a staging area. There's another house back there. But I don't want to go off the path too much. Towing is too much of a pain in the ass now. I don't want to go out of my way when I'm towing. I never really did, but even more so now, it's going to be very much like I might stop along the way to check these animal trailers down the road, but that's going to be about it. Other than that, this is going to take so long to get these home at 15 miles an hour. I could take the tires off, but I almost would rather do this just because at least like this I can kind of chill. Oh, here's where this wasn't the. These are not the animal. Oh shit! Did I just run over one of the damn? God damn it! I let those rabbits out and then I hit one. I should probably at least eat that, shouldn't I? Although, well, whatever. Uncooked rabbit has killed me before, but that was just me being dumb. But if I just killed one of these, Did I not kill one? Oh, come on with the lag. What is with the stuttering? I could have sworn I hit one. Maybe not. Hmm. Well, I'm not seeing. I guess I didn't hit it. Good. Do I want a rabbit? No. You know what? I've got chickens. I don't want any more animals right now. Maybe down the road when I open up that yeah, no, let's move on. There's plenty of rabbits. I can grab rabbits later. For a second for a second I was thinking harder about it. Like maybe I do want a rabbit. I kinda want a rabbit in real life. Now is it gonna be easier for me to go through here? Maybe? Yeah. Well, not like that. Dang it. Good thing there's not any zombies here right now. I came through this way before. I don't want to hit the pigs either. So I also let those pigs out of the trailer. They were sickly when I found them, and oh god damn it! So I wanted to definitely let them out. Both those trailers are pretty shot. I hope I don't run them over now. Uh, those animals can just stay there. I don't usually take pigs or rabbits. I did have rabbits once or twice, but I pretty much just kind of let them run loose and don't do anything with them. Um, More of a curiosity thing than anything. They're kind of fun though. I might grab some rabbits down the road, but I don't want to deal with it right now. We got other plans. The thing is, there's two animal trailers down the road here too that I want to look at. There was a bunch of zombies there before, so I couldn't really get in, and I was on a mission. Now that we're done with the mission, and it's the middle of the day. Let's see. It wasn't here. I want to say it was this one right here. Let's keep our eye on that spot. Bunch of Zeds out there. So yeah, towing is slow. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I step it up to 20, yeah, he instantly goes to second gear then. Yeah, and then it dogs down. So 15 miles it is. And even like if I took the tires off, it would be twice as fast, but you also spend, you know, well, first of all, you spend the time taking the tires off, and then you still want to bring the tires with you, so you lose a bunch of storage capacity. See what I mean? So I wouldn't have been able to fill these vehicles completely if I would have had to fill the back with tires because each tire I think is it 15? Okay, so I think actually it might be this house right here that had the animal trailers. Let's try to peek ahead. There were quite a few zombies there, nothing crazy, but there was maybe a dozen. I think it might be this one. There's maybe a dozen at the house and then another dozen out in the field, and who knows how many more inside. I think it's. Yeah, yeah, there's quite a few here. But we can lead some of these guys away. I do have an M9 on me. I don't know that I want to quite use it yet, but we might in a bit. see how this goes a little bit. If I can just kind of lead. There's quite a few here. I'd like to lead. Oh, wow, there are quite a few. So here's what we're going to do. See some guys with duffel bags and stuff here. I'm going to use the M9 for a minute here. And try to pull a big group out. Oh, shit, that one's kind of fast. I should have probably read my aiming and reloading books before I did this, but we're fine. I think I just got some new books. But I mostly just want to lead them away from that house. Come on. Oh, Lord. Is it jammed? How does this thing jam so much? You gotta be kidding me. Or did I just interrupt? Well, come on, stop. What is going on? Reload the gun. What is it doing to me right now? I just inserted the mag. It's really... Alright, it's getting really stuttery. You know what I think I might try? The biggest thing I read when I kept Googling this is the stutters are caused by your system not having enough memory. Because it's Java-based, your system needs... So, maybe 8 gigabytes for my system, because I keep changing that, and it doesn't seem to take away these stutters. It improved some things slightly at first, but it's still, the stutters are still just as bad in these situations. So I think what I might try is just one last change to drop the game. God dang it. I always have to go to the damn right-click menu to... Yeah, see, it's jammed now. Good Lord. Like, I wish there was more of a notification of some kind when it's jammed. Because I don't know how to tell when it's jammed, except by going to the right-click menu. Maybe it says, I'm just not seeing it. Does it say unjam? But I don't think there's a button on my controller to unjam it. I mean, you do kind of have to love the M9 sometimes. You really do. Kinda gotta love the M9. I don't use it as much as I used to. This was like the first gun I kind of learned to use, besides a shotgun probably. Probably the first pistol a lot of people use. It's widely available, ammo's widely available. It has a huge magazine capacity. And it's just kind of fun to fire. It never used to jam up on me. See, now I just get reload. Okay, so he's reloading. Alright, we should be good. It doesn't say jammed. Alright, we should be good. We're just gonna try to lead. Trying to just mostly lead him back here. So let's leave him in this corner. See if we can maybe get off one more magazine in this corner. In fact, a great way to do it would be right here. We're gonna try to get him to come over this fence. Yeah, this lag is. I'm kind of over it. I gotta figure out. But now it's not firing, of course. All right, did he just need to rock? No, damn it. I think it's jammed again. This is insert magazine. Come on, insert the fucking magazine. It makes this too complicated, especially for someone on controller. It's pretty much just reload, you know. I think I killed the one with the duffel bag right there. Anyway, all right, this gun is kind of messing up on me, so let's just get out of here. I know they're walking back the wrong direction right now, but let's try to lose these guys over here. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Let's keep going. They're probably still following me. I want to get this damn gun figured out too. Come on, dude. Yeah, I got to try some other memory settings to see if I can fix these stutters. Getting kind of old. All right, let's use the nightstick. Um, is it fully? We still have ammo. Where'd the? Dang it! The stutters even affect. Trying to click on the inventory and it'll stutter, and I'm like, dang it! Did you click on the inventory or did you not? Where'd the magazine go? Oh, it has a magazine, but why can't I load it? Hold on here. Oh, there. Yeah. Did you load the magazine? No, you didn't. Can you load, dude? Ay ay ay. All right, I want to get it loaded, and then let's. I don't want to do all that. Insert rack, eject. Insert another round. Alright, now insert magazine. Alright, so it's fully loaded. Switch to the nightstick. Kill this guy. Aye, and that's why I normally don't use a lot of guns with mags. Typically, if I'm gonna use a gun that uses magazines, it's an M16 or some higher level, like an assault rifle, something that's gonna get a lot of kills. I don't typically use the M9. It's good for leading small groups around, but beyond that, not really trying to do a lot of M9 work. Uh, there's a good handful here. Well, yeah, normally this. Yeah, what are the population settings on? Oh shit! I just got scratched. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. How am I getting scratched? All right, let's try to lose these guys again. Guess I ran through a damn bush there too fast. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna try to fix this stuttering when I after I end this stream. I am gonna take a little break here in a little bit once I clear this house, but oh, he's fun. For the moment, I'm just trying to get rid of these guys. Let me see if I can lose him through the trees. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe. Yeah, it's very frequent stuttering, which is telling me it's probably my system that just doesn't have enough RAM. I don't actually know for sure, but we're gonna try that angle. I think I could run the game with just 8. Oh, he's. Why is he not moving? Come on, man. Come on. Between. All right, all right, all right. Between these stutters and now him having a little. I don't know what he's doing. If he's got. He might have muscle strain or something. I don't know. He doesn't have muscle strain. Jesus, there's a lot of them in there. Come on, dude. I mean, I'm also, yeah, it's like I'm not even really running anything else. I suppose it could be a few different things I'm doing here that are causing some stutters. For the most part, it runs really well. It's just when I get around a lot of zombies, it's stuttering. But I think there's a couple things I could do to change still, or a few different things I could change on my memory. Um, I could probably also stop using the browser. I actually have my Chrome browser open right now. But, I mean, ah, damn it. Can you kill him? Yeah, these stutters really actually mess with my melee a lot. And it's getting kind of old. Come on, man. Can I kill one zombie without having a stutter in the middle of it? That'd be great. Alright, we're gonna bring this out this way. You guys don't need to be so close to my vehicle. Can you kill this fucker? You know, I could also reduce. I forget what the setting is. I'll have to look. I should look back through the settings. There's also a settings for the number of zombies before they despawn, but I can't remember if that's the corpses or it's got to be corpses, right? Because they wouldn't despawn living zombies if you have it on. I'll have to look back through this setting. It might be just I might be able to despawn some of these corpses quicker, which would help. I think the default is 300. I initially set it to 400 because I was like, oh, well, I'd like the corpses to stay around a little longer. And I noticed the stutters, and then I set it back to default, which is 300. Ah, man, it does seem, once I get more corpses, it seems to get worse. So I wonder if that's maybe one of the bigger settings I could change. I feel like even 250 corpses would be plenty, right? and it might improve my stutters here if I did that. My problem is I'll go in and I'll change like seven things and be like, all right, something has to work. And then sometimes it works, but I don't know which one it was that worked. I'll be like, all right, well, something worked there, but I'm not sure if it was removing corpses or changing my RAM allocation. Anyway, it's probably enough of. But I don't know. I guess if you play Zomboid, you probably know the difficulties of trying to get some older PC games running that have been. The thing about this is though, like when this game was released, I think the requirements were only like 3 or 4 gigabytes. Now that they've done all these updates and expanded the crafting and added vehicles and all kinds of stuff like that, now it's more like 8 gigabytes required for the game. Um, but most of what I've read says that 8 gigabytes should run the game. So I think if I'm still seeing issues, it's because my system doesn't have enough RAM. And I'm running Windows 11, so that's entirely possible that Windows 11 or Java or whatever is just kind of starved for RAM. Did I grab a Spiffo backpack yet on this run? I can't remember if I did. Here's one right here that I may try to grab anyway. I hear a bunch of zombies in there still. Biggest thing is I wanted to check those animal trailers and then possibly look for a generator as well. This is a cool backpack. It's got nothing in it, so we might be able to just throw it in here. Yeah, I kind of hear a lot of zombies in there, I think. Yeah, that'll just. Oh, it doesn't fit in there. Well, it's fine. Yeah, I'm hearing quite a few in there. Sounds like. Sounds like several anyway. Come on. That is a long stutter, too, you know? It's like, that's not just a little, like, visual glitch stutter. That's like damn near a full second stutter, which really throws you off when you're trying to get into a rhythm. Could be a Jenny in there. He's not walking. He is still not walking real good. So let's come back out of here. Still quite a few in there for my guy. Let's try to get him. Let's try to kill off this guy. Okay. Alright, that's quite a few. I don't really want to tangle with all of them. He's tired, so let's try to smooth our way through here back to the vehicles. Gosh, they're all so close, though. Try to just jump back here and rest for a second. There's one there. That one still followed me. Alright, we're good. Actually, Quite a few followed me back to there. It's okay though. We'll get them. Oh shit. That was my nightstick breaking, so. And for some reason I can't pull up my damn inventory correctly at the moment. Alright, nightstick is there. We're down to a claw hammer. I do have the M9. Dang it. I was not really what I wanted. I kind of wanted to repair that thing. Well, let's get back to the truck and see how we're doing here. I hope I have another melee weapon in the truck, but I don't know if I do. It's okay. Oh, he's right there. Okay, we can take out these 2 or 3 that are left here. It's those. Yeah, geez, twice there. It's those mid-swing stutters. 3 times on one zombie, I'm getting major stutter. He's just trying to kill the fucking guy. Ay, ay, ay. All right, now I got a bunch of damn bodies around my vehicle. Ay, ay, ay. All right, tell you what, it might take us a little bit to get in here. Let's the stutters in my inventory are what really kill me. Drive me nuts. Oh, there was some shit in here. Well, let's just do this for now. We're just gonna put this stuff on the passenger seat. We're gonna eat some food. Running pretty low on ammo on this thing. Is it still? I think I loaded it up though, right? Yeah. So only got about 30 shots, a little less than 30 shots. So in theory, I could throw 2 generators still in this truck if I wanted to. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's have a little cigarette, calm him down. He's fine here for the moment. He does have the bad smell, but that shouldn't, in theory, be a major problem unless they maybe sit here for way too long. I don't hear him thumping inside anymore, so they've kind of lost aggro on me right now, and they might disperse a little, but I gotta be careful. Oh, there they are again. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. There's one. There's one coming at me right there. I don't really feel comfortable taking a break right here. I was hoping to get into that house. I mean, they're gonna come, especially if they're aggroed on me right there. Um, there's one right there even. Oh, dang it, you guys. Alright, I'm just gonna try to lead this little group here away. I'm gonna lead you guys out into the field. Gotta get you away from a damn truck. I feel like at some point, you're just kind of running around in circles, leading them away. Though, it's like I probably already led some of those guys into the field, and then they wandered back, and now I'm leading them away again. It's like at some point, you just got to kill them, or whatever, or move on. Or I did really want to check out this house, though. Is there? Is there any way I could? Any other way I could get in here? That's all. It's so forested. I don't. I kind of feel like the corner of the fence is like right there, isn't it? And I think there's an easy way in, but I don't really want to chance it having, or no, this is the corner of the fence, isn't it? Should I? I feel like I hear a zombie and maybe see one right there. I don't want to chance it. I don't want to blind jump over that fence right now. My luck, I'm gonna jump right onto a zombie. Let's check my wounds. See if maybe we can get around that corner and get into one of the buildings. Infected, damn it. The scratch is infected. Shit. And are you telling me? No, I got disinfected. Are you kidding me right now? So I do kind of need to get into a building and wash up, get this infection taken care of. I've still got bandages and alcohol wipes, but I don't want to check my laceration because now my scratch is infected. Dang it, guys! I got an infected scratch. That's not good. Let's take these guys out here. On stutters. Just killing me right now. Killing me with these stutters. Man, they just keep coming. Jesus. Alright, yeah, they just kind of keep coming back. There's still a lot around here. Trying to keep leading them away from the house. It's just too many for me to fight right now. I really need to check these wounds. I shouldn't push this too much right now, especially now that that scratch is infected. So, I could wash bandages out here. I would use my gun, but I've got a shotgun in the truck too. I've only got like 30 rounds in my M9. God, these stutters are just kind of driving me nuts. What time is it? 7:30. We're going about 3 hours. Tell you what, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? I can come back either later tonight or early in the morning and start another stream. But I think what I might want to do, if these guys are kind of off of me here, well, they're still pounding on the wall. He does. have the bad smell here, but I don't think it's going to be so bad. It'll be a problem. I do want to just check this bandage. I'm hoping he's just healed at this point. He is. Perfect. So we've only got the one wound. Unfortunately, it's infected already. So he did not die from the laceration, but now we have an infected scratch. Ay, ay, ay. Um, yeah, I gotta bump up my protection a little bit is what I gotta do. Oh, I had taken the jacket off. That's what I did. I gotta put this jacket back on. See, it's raining, so I take the jacket off and put the poncho on, and then I didn't get a hole in my poncho, did I? No. Okay, so I think they're done being aggroed at me now. Let's have him drink some water. I think he's pretty chill. Or let's drink some of this cow's milk to get weight off.
Hmm.
Um, I think we're fairly chill at the moment. That's actually a clean bandage because he wasn't bleeding all over it. Of course, now I hear another zombie coming at me over the fence somewhere. No, he's not on me. Okay, we may very well be able to sneak in now. I think what I want to do, because the stutters are still happening, and I think there's a couple more things I can try. I think I can actually reduce my game allocation to 8 gigabytes and then bump up my system allocation to 12. I just need to go into the ini file and change that. So let me try that and see if that fixes these stutters. Because the thing, like, there's really no reason for the stutters. I've played this on uh I played this on some God, they all heard that? You're kidding me. And I don't want all these bodies around my trucks. Dang it. It's getting hard to like keep them away from me. All right, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll just take out these three. Ah, yeah, it's goddamn just fighting through stutters here. It's like every couple seconds, or it's even more than every 2 seconds sometimes. So yeah, I gotta find some way to fix these stutters. I think what I'm gonna do is park here. We'll just chill here. I've got a lot of leather gloves. They do get holes in them though. We'll chill here. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna try to come back either late tonight or early in the morning. But first I want to try just a couple other things. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put 12 gigabytes for the game or not, but it just seemed to make sense with 12, 12, and 8. But let's just do it the other way with, I guess, yeah, we'll change that around a little bit. So he should be relatively safe here. I am going to log off here and we'll come back to this. We finished in Ekron, so next stream can be just looting on the way back, I guess, and trying to find generators, and we'll do something else and go back home and start building and all that. I don't typically like to end stream like on the way back home from something, but whatever, we'll deal with it. It's fine. We got a lot of good stuff in this one, though. Thank you guys for watching. We got a lot of books, a lot of steel sheets, a lot of iron pipes. So we can fix cars, we can make pipe bombs, we can build stuff at the house now and level up my carpentry, level up mechanics and welding, and all of that. We were at a little bit of a We were at a little bit of a stuck point there, a stalemate with still on Carpentry 4, Mechanics 4, Welding 2. I need to make a little more progress on those, so I needed the books. So I should have been reading while I was sitting here talking, but anyway, we'll get there. We got some really good books now, so I'm going to try to fix this stuttering and come back and we'll uh, finish up what we were doing here. And then tomorrow we might be doing an extinction run. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have yet to decide what I want to do yet. Uh, oh boy, that's where I gotta go. I gotta go. Peace in, peace out. Much love to Zomboid fam.